Rotate it one way. We just have to rotate it one way over.
Take all the things off.
I think it doesn't matter.
I'll do it by myself.
It doesn't matter.
Guys,
it doesn't matter. It's not even gonna snow.
Whatever. I say we leave it. I vote we just leave it.
I vote we just leave it and we go get food.
Let's go get food.
Let's go get food.
Okay, I'll just
Food break! We're gonna go.
Let's close the window thing.
Nice to know that Julie,
do you have any...
Who's driving?
Do you have any more intelligent words, Julia?
My words were intelligent.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Well,
because when we're cold, we're going to use more energy, so that's why we need to eat a lot of food.
We're going to go get a lot of really fatty foods, because we have, like, no insulation. Like, we're all skinny, so we have no insulation.
But except for Claudia, she's fat.
So, I mean, look at disgusting. There's Doritos in here.
There's skittles in there. I'm gonna start eating food. Yum, fat and carbs. Food. Good food. Fatty food.
What does this have to do with physics?
We're building up our blubber so that we'll be warm.
So our body can burn off the fat slower and make you warm.
Yeah.
We need the energy.
Potatoes.
Yeah. Complex carbohydrates.
Well, we're coming home from getting food now, and we ate like
We ate a lot.
French fries and chicken and
All those
really
nutritious
energy. We feel really warm. Yeah, so we're just gonna go do that now. Go home. Just chill. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Hey.
And why
are we crying? In the night. All night.
This is like a Blair Witch Project. That's like such a classic owl sound. You're caught over here.
Fires are not allowed.
Okay, so we just...
Yeah. We're in the tent now, and it's actually surprisingly warm.
It's not really that cold tonight.
Now. Yeah. But we have a lot of layers under us. So
we're not in our sleeping bags yet, so it's like not... we're not actually...
What we're each wearing.
What we're each wearing? Okay, I'm wearing... underneath my boots, I'm wearing wool socks.
Same.
From EMS, because they're wicking. They keep your feet dry and keep them warm. And then I'm wearing Polar Tech running, leggings.
Sort of like Under Armour leggings.
Like Under Armour, but they're Polar Tech, so they're fuzzy on the inside. And then I'm wearing sweatpants. And then I'm wearing like a polyester Under Armour shirt. And then like a polyester Tech Wick sweatshirt.
So high tech.
And then I'm wearing, wait, what else am I wearing?
Get on her level, guys.
Africa.
Yeah, so I'm wearing that, and then I'm wearing like a polar fleece.
Got a wool sweater, got a Polar Tech fleece, got a vest to keep my center warm, which is the most important. Got a nice down jacket, which is a great fiber to stay warm. Got my head and my hands covered, all my extremities, so it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and
I've
got the hat. You always gotta go for that. I've got some nice warm boots. Got some wool socks on, some Under Armour, some sweatpants, and then just like a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, and a North Face. And I'm actually very warm.
It's really not that cold at all.
It's really not that bad. And plus, in the tent, it's actually very warm.
Yeah, the tent's not actually that cold. We're kind of protected from the wind.
Yeah,
we're like
actually on the side of a hill.
Sheltered behind my house and like in the valley of a hill, and there's like no wind.
Yeah, so that was a good spot for thinking like where to put the tent. Yeah, placement.
Time for second dinner.
11 p.m.
It's pretty cold. It's
not that bad. I was colder at your house.
Yeah.
So
at my house.
Yeah.
And I'm actually pretty cozy.
I'm wearing lots of layers that are wicking.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
The wicking. That's your favorite word. I forgot to say.
My sleeping bag is synthetic down, so it's not gonna get like wet and freeze on my body.
Yeah, I'm wearing wool because wool doesn't trap moisture in between the fibers, so like if I like sweat in my sleep or something, it's not gonna freeze onto me and cause me to slowly die of hypothermia.
Yes.
And we didn't consume anything like caffeine.
No, we just had like 4 sodas each.
Oh,
we had caffeine.
But we had a lot of food. Like we had a lot of like
we had lots of
carbs,
good food. Lots of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
Our second dinner kind of consisted of diet soda because my mom didn't cook enough pasta, but that's okay.
We also had some chips, and then we had like a lot of snacks. So.
Yeah, we had lots of snacks. And if we're hungry, we can go inside because we're like just feet.
But we won't because we're gonna be out here for 8 hours.
We're not quitters.
We're gonna hold through.
We're gonna sleep here in the storm. It's gonna be great.
I'm usually going to sleep. Good night.
Okay, good night. Good night. We hope
we're alive in the morning.
I can't stop making peace signs.
Yeah, seriously.
I really need to
Are you
control
like
that.
12?
throw an F word into the end of the video.
And
We've been here for like 2 hours, and it's getting a bit colder. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm fine. Abby's really cold. Cameraman is really cold. Claudia's a little cold. Chris is asleep. I'm pretty much fine. Like, it's colder, but I got really hot, so I had to take off a layer. Because, like, the air is really cold in the tent.
Yeah, the air is freezing. That's a problem.
Because I think just because it's such a big tent.
And I also because there's a hole in the door.
There's a little hole in the door, and the tent is like a
huge.
It's a tent for like 5 to 6 people, and there's 4 of us, so it's
space.
really tall.
The height is kind of an issue.
The height is an issue. I feel like if it was lower down, it might be warmer. Like less circulation of air would just like be better. Because it goes up to the top and it like cools off, even though it shouldn't.
If it snows, then it'll be like a little warmer.
if it snows, yeah, the snow like makes it warmer. It's also more humid, which is kind of annoying, just because like the snow. But I mean, I don't think it makes a big difference. It's still really dry. I keep shocking myself everywhere. It's like you're warm, but like if you push against the edges of your sleeping bag, you could feel the cold. So we're gonna bring more layers out to put on top of our sleeping bags, and so yeah, according to NOAA, we're supposed to get like 4 to 7 inches.
It sounds like a person.
It's the North. Wait, what does it stand for? It's the government's National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, United States Department of Commerce. Why is it the Department of Commerce?
No, I don't know.
Whatever. I trust them because actually I don't trust the government.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided to do some really awesome things and
Watch a movie.
we're watching The Hangover 2 on my computer via a giant orange extension cord in through one of the windows, which I have since like sealed up with a screen. No, well, like with the, it's all good. And
we reheated the sleeping
this
bag.
is just how we're fighting SOPA.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we look better than him, and we're not in Bangkok. Dear God.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. Krista's been asleep the entire time, and we don't know how. We are back in from our snowy physics camp out. The tall tent, there's a lot of height, and we didn't really heat up the air enough by ourselves because there just wasn't enough of us. And so, like, the air convection, the air was cold the entire time.
Also, I think because we had an extension cord running in, and we couldn't quite zip the very bottom of the tent, so it was like a little hole, so air was definitely. But I think overall, like, those sleeping bags, like, we did a good job of, like, keeping ourselves warm, and then we also had this stuff underneath to prevent conduction, like, and heat loss to the ground.
Yeah.
Which is, like, the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I was sleeping on top of a sleeping pad, and, like, every time, like, part of me, like, slipped off it, like, that part would, like, get cold, but if I was, like, completely on it, I was, like, pretty warm, because I wasn't losing my heat to the ground.
Yeah. And
cold.
cameraman was the only one who got cold tonight, so, last night, so.
Lesson learned. I think the only thing we could have done to improve would have been maybe have, like, a smaller, like, height tent.
Yeah.
As far as, like, how tall it was, and also maybe not get snow all over our tent and throw it in people's sleeping bags.
Yeah, maybe
That was an accident. Snow just coming in didn't help. It didn't melt at all, which was good.
It's fine.
It melted?
A little bit, but it was like.
Oh, it melted like in your sleeping bag. That's fine.
What I like was like our sleeping bags and like the clothes we had, like, because we chose special materials that like weren't gonna trap moisture.
Yeah.
So we were dry all night.
Yeah, my
Even
feet
when
were
we
dry
didn't
all
wear
night.
Yeah.
What are you
Who's
looking
wearing
at?
the most cotton?
Probably me.
Probably cameraman.
So
Cameraman's just, let's just rag on cameraman.
I'm just slacking right now.
So
Look,
cameraman is wearing
North Face.
a North Face, which is polyester.
That's
Sweater.
That sweater's cotton, yes?
Cotton sweater.
Cotton sweater.
Cotton shirt.
Cotton shirt.
And then cotton
Cotton
like
tank top.
tank top thing.
And then cotton sweatpants.
And then cotton sweatpants
leggings.
And cotton leggings.
and then
These socks, I don't even know what those are. And then more cotton socks. Rayon?
fabric.
Oh, rayon. The cheapest fabric known to man.
Hello, City of Squala.
I'm really bummed I missed the movies.
Yeah. Really warm, and I also had it like go over my face.
Yeah.
So I had like no exposed skin.
Sleeping bag in a sleeping bag. And then the other sleeping bag is just like a really big down, like rectangular one, and I just like pulled it over.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was a very successful camp out.
That's 'cause
No,
they
when we
play
woke up in
Lucy.
the morning, it was 17 degrees when we woke up in the morning, and it was 22 degrees when we went to sleep. And those 5 degrees made like a big difference. Plus the
But,
wind chill's
you were
like
still
6.
Warm, though. That was like the key factor.
Yeah, I
And
was
the air
warm, but
cold,
like I like sat up and like one of my sleeping bags fell off, and I was like, dear God, it's cold.
Alright, stay classy, San Diego.